Liz from Heal at Home Pet Care, and we're just going to do a quick demo on grinding your eggshells so that you have a calcium supplement for your pets. So I will take eggs, and if you have white or brown, it doesn't really matter. Try to buy organic eggs and maybe local eggs from a farmer who keeps their chickens outside and feeds them a variety of diet. That would be the best. That is the best form of egg. And if you're feeding it to your pet, either raw or scrambled, that would be the best. There's some belief that the brown eggs don't absorb as much bacteria into it as a white egg. So that might be the only difference, I'm not sure, but I get both eggs. And what you want to do is dry them out. So I will crack my eggshells, I just kind of store them up like this until they dry out. And then I put them in a bowl, and I just start crushing them with my hands. If you have a mortar and a pestle, you can work with that too. Just get it started first with your fingers. I just kind of like working with my hands anyway when I'm cooking. And grind them down. And then either take a mortar and pestle. I just happen to have a rock. I like this rock because it has a flat edge and a round edge, so I can really work with it well in this bowl. And you're just going to keep grinding it down until you get a powder. So this takes a little bit of work to do it by hand, but I find something satisfying about that. If you don't have time, you can always use either a coffee grinder, but make sure there are no coffee grounds in it, or a little food processor, and you can grind the shells down, and you want to grind it into a really fine consistency. So you can grind it a little bit finer than this if you want, but that's probably a pretty good consistency. And then what I'm going to do from there is store it either in just a glass jar, or I save my spice containers, and this way you have the holes in there. These holes might be a little bit too small for my eggs, but I also have the big opening. So either way, you can store them like that. And then the reason why you use eggshells, it's a pure form of calcium. So you could probably put a pinch into your dog or cat's food, depending on the size of your pet, and get a source of calcium. And sometimes you'll see this when they poop, you'll see it come out in their poop, and that means that their body didn't need to absorb it. So if they need the calcium, they'll absorb it. If not, it'll go through the system. And this can also sometimes help with parasites. It disrupts their cycle and it cuts them up. I mean, this is a little bit, it doesn't cut up your pet's intestines, but it can really be irritating to internal parasites. So that might be a reason to use it also. So have fun with grinding up your eggs, and we'll see you in the next lesson.